Happy New Year and welcome back to Senegalese Twisted. I hope everyone was able to spend some time off of work, of daily life, and was able to enjoy the holidays, especially with everything that's been going on with the coronavirus. Because here in the Netherlands, we're still in lockdown until the 14th of January, so we still have 2 weeks to go. So I came here to actually talk a little bit about 2021, but also look forward into 2022. Let's get into it. One of my goals for 2021 was to do something that I am afraid of. And I literally wrote in brackets that I don't know what yet. And I think I did do it because I was able to moderate the ITFA Meets event with Munga Nyende, and it was amazing. If you haven't seen that one yet, definitely go check it out. ITFA is the International Documentary Festival of Amsterdam. They usually have these little events that go with the documentaries that they show on their festival. So Rebecca Acheng Ajulu Bushel, she made the documentary Breakfast in Kisumu. In her documentary, she actually has a conversation with her father who talks about where he has spent his life for work, for education. But while she's talking with her father, who has passed away actually, she actually visits those countries. So that is a really beautiful father-daughter relationship that you see, but also how it comes together with like identity, because her father is Kenyan, she is also British. For me, it was really important to see Breakfast in Kisumu because it touches upon like identity, about, you know, your place in the world, and it really came beautifully together. The idea was for Munga Nyende, who is an author, she is a womanist, and she's also a curator, but also so much more. She put together a couple of people so we could get familiar with Breakfast in Kisumu. The only reason that Munga Nyende actually asked me was because I was talking about Maîtresse d'un homme marié on Instagram. So for me, 2021 also showed me that, you know, my hard work comes into fruition, that, you know, opportunities are waiting for me, but also that I need to put myself out there in order to, you know, be considered for those opportunities. Because within a month, I was actually asked to moderate another event, and that was about the documentary Mrs. F, which followed Ifeoma Fafunwe, who is a theater director in Nigeria. What she does is she talks to women of communities about their problems, and based off of those problems, they make a play. So when it's showtime, they call all the men, all the people from that same community to listen to what the women have to say. And what's beautiful about Mrs. F is that in 2016, I actually went to her play in Amsterdam, and I was so overwhelmed because it talked about a lot of problems that we also see in Senegal, that we have seen in Maîtresse d'un homme marié. And for me, it was really important to see that representation in the Netherlands that was really authentically African. Another goal of mine was to read 50 books, which I completely failed. I only read 16 books, but that's okay because I was able to do other things that were on my list, such as creating content consistently. So for me, it was more important to create that content consistently than to read the 50 books, because I can read the 50 books this year. Another cool thing I did in 2021 was go to the ITFA documentary festival, and during ITFA I was able to see a lot of films and they were all amazing. If you have missed my blog post about ITFA, definitely go to Senegalese and you will see it there, because I have seen some amazing documentaries. What I loved most about 2021 was that I was able to travel again. I went to Germany, I went to Belgium, I went to Germany, Belgium, France, Italy, I went to Austria, and for me it was amazing to be able to travel again, and that is something that I want to keep in 2022. So let's talk about what I want to do in 2022. First of all, I want to read more books, and I want to share them with you here as well. So there are a lot of books that I have been reading, but I haven't finished them. What I want to do is I will link my Goodreads account. If you are on Goodreads, if you have some great recommendations, let me know. Another thing that I really want to do in 2022 is go to Senegal. Other than that, you may see that it's really time for me to take out these braids. I will, because Daffy Be Proud actually sent me sample products for me to try out. So I have received a shampoo, a conditioner, all mango flavored, but also a butter blend that smells so good. And you can even see like the vanilla. I cannot wait to use it. Definitely check out Daffy Be Proud. Then there is this. A lot of people have asked me if I'm going to do another Wolof series. I do want to do it. That's why I showed you this paper, because this is the outline for my next Wolof series. It's called Kaay ñu dem Senegal, which means let's go to Senegal. My idea is to do the same as Kaay ñu jàng Wolof. The only difference will be that I will be offering the courses on the Miria app. The Miria app is actually a marketplace for Black-owned businesses, and they tweeted a while ago that they really wanted to have African language courses on the app, and my friend JP actually tagged me, and I saw that a lot of people were actually interested in that. So that is what I want to try, mostly because it takes a lot of time to actually put it together, and this time I want to offer more classes. The last one was 7 classes, but also 7 syllabi, so that was a lot of work. And the idea for Kaay ñu dem Senegal is actually to bring you on a virtual trip to Senegal with me, and while we're exploring Senegal, you are learning Wolof. If you have any questions regarding this new Wolof series class, or even if you have suggestions, let me know as well, because I have not started it yet. When I go to Senegal, I really want to express myself more, but creative. I want to make more like short videos, but also I want to express myself more with photography, text, and voice. Oh, and if anyone watching is in Senegal, has a great job opportunity for someone who speaks English, Wolof, French, Dutch, let a girl know. Another thing that I really want to do in 2022 is share more about self-love and self-care. So what I got was a self-love edition from We're Not Really Strangers, and it's just a deck of cards with a lot of questions. First one: write a love letter to yourself. Take as much time as you need. Place somewhere safe, open when you need it most. So I think that even with these cards, I could play with film and voice in Senegal. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a grandiose thing where I have a lot of equipment or a lot of scripts and everything. It can just be something mundane as just working out this card with some video, with some voice, and then share it with you. And another deck of cards that I got was from Anais, and this is called Wherever Here Is. And Anais is actually a singer, and she's very creative, and she actually made a deck of cards for Black and brown folks with the intention to cultivate self-compassion. And it is in collaboration with Dr. Martens, the shoes. And it's really interesting because even here she says, there is no such thing as a bad emotion. Black feminist bell hooks, rest in peace, reminds us the presence of pain in our lives is not an indicator of dysfunction. All feelings have a function. Some may be harder to sit with than others, and some may evoke more discomfort when we meet them. So that is also what I want to talk about. I think that was it for this video. What I want to know from you is, what have you learned about 2021? And what do you hope to learn in 2022? But also, what is the best thing that happened to you in 2021? And what are you going to work on in 2022? If you are not following me on Instagram yet, definitely go follow me at Senegalese Twisted. I want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go to Senegalese Twisted for my latest blog post. And I will see you in my next video. And again, Happy New Year!